Good morning, this is Kris Shoemaker, also known as Yehudah ben Shomeyr, and you're listening to Coffee with Kris, the time of the day where we share a cup of coffee and share a bit of the Word of God. Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday morning for a hot cup of coffee and a hot serving of the Word of God. Today we are in Vayetze, the Torah portion called Vayetze, which means he went out, and today's Sidra, today's Aliyah, is taken from Genesis chapter 30, verse 14, going all the way to chapter 31, verse 16. But we're going to hang around in chapter 31, and we're going to tackle verses 6 and 7, which read like this. Now you yourself know that I have served your father with all my strength. Now this is Jacob giving a defensive argument to his two wives that were sisters, Rachel and Leah, because he's getting ready to split the compound and go out on his own and get away from abuse of Laban. And he says, now you yourself know that I have served your father with all my strength. Yet your father has fooled around with me and has changed my salary 10 times. But God hasn't allowed him to harm me. Listen, if you do your best and love and serve God with all your heart, you'll come out on top no matter what others say or do to you. Romans 8:31 says, if God is for us, who can be against us? And Romans 8:28 says, for all things, even if it seems like you're being screwed over, all things work together for good for them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And finally, I'd like to quote Isaiah 45:17 that says, Israel has been saved by Adonai with an everlasting salvation. You will not be put to shame or disgraced forever and ever. So you know what? You may get the short end of the stick. You may get dealt a bad hand, but ultimately you're going to win the hand. Ultimately, you're going to win the round. Ultimately, you're going to come out on top. You might get a few knocks, bumps, and bruises, but hey, don't we all? But because we serve God, he's going to take care of us. And even if we still end up thinking that we've got the short end of the stick, God has his reasons, and we're eventually going to come out on top, and we may not even see that until we get to the other side. We just got to trust and know and rely on God and know that he is holy, loving, and just, that he watches over us, that he takes care of us, that he'll see that we won't get shortchanged. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom, and God bless.